We are high. This is the 420 special of S Tiers Live with Zach and Sean. We have Chuck in the studio.
Hey guys.
How's it going? Welcome.
We're just floating right by Chuck.
This is ridiculous. I'm glad y'all did this. Hello. Hey.
This is actually hilarious. All right, what's next? Oh, playoff players to smoke with.
This is great.
I picked one player from each team.
You were kind. I was hoping you'd put like one narc option. You know what I mean? Like a Gordon Hayward type.
I should have. Basically, the Gordon Hayward type is Rudy Gobert. I made a section just
Rudy
for Rudy
Gobert. I love that bit.
We're gonna players in the playoffs you want to smoke with. Rudy Gobert, obviously in his own category. S tier smoke sesh, good vibes, just awkward, bad vibes, and then obviously Gobert. So start with Anthony Edwards. We can either confirm nor deny that these players do smoke.
Yeah.
This is just off of
speculation. Loose speculation amongst friends. Okay, amongst friends.
Ant-Man.
I think he's probably S tier, if not good vibes.
Yeah, I was leaning good vibes.
Let's go good vibes to start.
Yeah. B.I., who in this photo, let me pull it up.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's B.I.
The floating head next to it looks so stupid.
I don't know if he's an S tier smoke sesh. I think he could be an A.
Oh, bro, Simon, I appreciate you. You said this is an S tier episode so far. Edwards gets a good vibes, borderline S tier ranking. Fogey, I agree.
Thank you.
AK, most enjoyable playoff matchup is Jokic versus cardiovascular health. AK's here. AK has officially landed. BI definitely getting you something you've never seen before. Okay, I agree with that, Fogey.
Yeah.
I think BI is sending you to another planet. The problem is he's a little quiet to smoke with.
I wanted to go good vibes.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fine.
But it might get awkward. Okay, we got B.I. and good vibes. DeMar DeRozan.
I think DeMar could be S tier.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. DeMar's an LA guy.
Yeah.
He smokes somewhere in LA with him. He knows good spots to go. Mm-hmm. He also seems just cool. Very funny, very cool, very laid back. So I think he's probably certainly the first S tier.
I feel very comfortable with that. Everything about DeMar makes me feel like I'd enjoy hanging out with him.
Agreed.
Regardless of what we did, I'd enjoy hanging out with him.
Agreed.
Book. He just went down, so I think smoking with Booker in today or tomorrow or for the next few days is gonna be a little awkward because he's gonna be really mad. Yeah. But I think in general, we toured his house.
Lovely house.
Really nice house. A lot of good hangout spots. So if he was hosting, I'd feel kind of good about that. He had like multiple game rooms, like
I think he's a fun hang. Here's the thing: I trust that he'd like have something interesting in the fridge.
Yeah,
snack wise.
Yeah.
Now where it gets potentially awkward is like if it's you and him, and then Kendall Jenner and like models show up.
Yeah,
and
I'd get a little awkward.
Do you know how weird I'd feel? If Kendall Jenner and like
all her friends,
Bella Hadid come strolling in and you're sitting there cooked as fuck, like
eating snacks. You're like, is there a video?
No
game
one
room?
ever pulls that off.
No,
of, like,
you can't.
Being
cool. That's incredible.
Nah, DeMar is cheap. He's giving you Reginald. So
there's no way.
AK said, is Book bringing the Kardashians though? See, AK's got the same wavelength as me. D-Book's going in the awkward category. If the Jenners are there, bad vibes instantly.
Okay.
Do you think, like, what if, like, Kris Jenner walks in? She's like, oh, I see you guys have been enjoying some of that ganja.
I'd lock up.
Oh, my God.
Like, yeah?
I would seize up like I got knocked out, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, did you guys have that doobie? Like, oh, my God.
Got any for me? She's like, got any for me?
Yeah. Hide the snacks, guys.
Oh my God,
Chris.
Just awkward with just knowing that could be a possibility.
Yeah,
I think Book alone really just good hang.
Good hang. Oh, I like that we moved him down. That's great. Okay.
Draymond.
I think
this is a tough one. I'm going S tier.
I think you get high with him, and then he's telling you all the stories.
Yeah, you just ask him about a player.
And he's a wine guy.
Yeah.
So you get good wine. And he's fucking hilarious.
He's so funny.
So, like, I think he's a great hang. Now, I think if you're, like, playing FIFA, maybe it gets not as good.
Yeah, maybe you don't want to play games with him.
But watching something and just cracking up, he's a good vibe.
He says it's either S tiers or bad vibes, no in between. That's a good point. That's a really good point. Because it could get sour, right? Like it could, like you could say the wrong thing and be taken. Jeez, just goes off. You know?
All right, shuffle him.
I think it's either bad vibes or good vibes.
He's not bad vibes. I'd go good vibes. That's fair. Because I don't think Giannis, there's anything bad vibes about him. But I think, to your point, like if there was like an abstain.
Yes.
You know, that'd be its own.
We got Ja next.
Hold on. AK says Draymond Def punched a football player at a bar when he came back to Michigan. I agree. He's either S tier or bad vibes. These floating heads laughing my ass off. Bro, I'm telling you, this is great.
This is revolutionary technology. Yeah, we're really breaking barriers.
I got James Cameron over here creating this show. AK Giannis seems like he could make a smoke apparatus out of anything. I don't know about that, but I like that. I like the idea of that. All right, anyway, to Ja Morant. I think S tier. I think he's just fucking awesome, and I think he's
no
funny.
doubter S tier.
Definitely.
Sort of wise beyond his years.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get high. He's gonna be like, oh, actually, I don't have any water.
Yeah.
You're like,
I feel like he's a person that points that stuff out before you even smoke.
Yeah.
So you know.
He has it ready. He has it ready.
He's got the point guard. Yeah.
All this stuff over here.
He's like, Cheez-Its? He's like, right there.
I think it's very interesting. We have no bad vibes, guys, yet.
None. I mean, the NBA's in a really good place.
But I see.
We got some.
I see two on the board. Chat. You can see who's left on the board. Who do you think? We're gonna pause for a second. Who do you think is going in the bad vibes category that's left? I'm not gonna read these yet, but get them so when we get to there, I can see if people have predicted this.
Let's go to Jayson Tatum. I think good vibes.
Good vibes. Yeah, I don't think he's in quite a lead.
Yeah, I think he's a fun guy.
Yeah, I do
I'm
too.
sure he'll be able to hang.
100%. I think it's so funny. They were like, Devin Booker's an awesome house. He seems very cool. They're like, what if the Jenners show up and we moved into just
It's the only reason why. Let's go to Jimmy Butler, a potential candidate, I think, for bad vibes.
I do too. All right. Now, should I make the case for him as a bad vibes guy?
Yeah.
I like coffee a lot. Okay? I know he loves coffee. He will make you pay for the coffee. He just seems just too competitive at all things. Like he would try and outsmoke you, and then you're like trying to have a sip of water, and he's like chugging his water, staring at you. I think he's a good guy. I just don't necessarily think he's who I want to hang out with high. I don't think he's going to just chill. Like I think he's going to want to go move around or go do something. I mean, wasn't he the guy fucking doing dribbling drills in his hotel room in the bubble?
Yeah.
I respect him as a competitor. Does not mean I want to hang out with him when I'm cooked. You know what I mean?
Chuck, any thoughts?
I feel like Jimmy's like one of those guys you walk in the room and he wants you to smoke, but he has like all of it already prepared and ready to go. Like, we're gonna smoke these 3 in an hour. And you're like,
almost like controlling, like a little like, here's the plan.
Oh.
One benefit, he's famously drives minivans, so I know if you drive anywhere,
He'll chaperone for you.
Yeah, it'd be really spacious. Like you're like, I'm in a minivan. This is great.
Great point.
But I think knowing how much he pays or forces people to pay for coffee, I think I'm leaning.
Okay, so I'm catching up on some of these because I don't want to get too far into them.
Yeah. Gavin
has a great question. We'll save for the end, and remember this. Okay, so don't let me forget. Which player most likely has a giant bong collection? Okay, we'll get to that. That's a good marinate on it. Come back around.
That's a good question.
All right, Jimmy. I think
you're
just
leaning
awkward.
Good vibes, just awkward.
Because I'm not bad vibes with him yet.
No.
Joe
is a tough one as well because I think Joe could be good, but I also think Joe could get a little like shit talky.
I agree. Here's my other thing. Now I'm very comfortable in public high. Okay, that's a built talent. That's a built talent. Talent over time. Some people are not though, and if you're walking around with a 7'3" guy, and you're both stoned, and people keep coming up or looking at you two, is that going to make you freak out? 'Cause it wouldn't bother me, but I think there are a lot of people
just getting looked at.
Yeah.
It's tough, but I feel like when I'm high, I feel like everyone's already looking at me if I go to public spaces, so I'm like, it's fine.
Okay. All right, so
I'm leaning just awkward.
Okay.
And that's not a bad thing.
No thanks. Embiid, no thanks. Bad vibes for sure. God,
We'll go to Jokic next, who I was going to suggest having the bong collection.
Oh, really? I thought you were going to say he's a bad vibes guy.
No, because I think everyone there is going to smoke blunts or papers or maybe edibles. But no, just Jokic also, being a little weird, I feel like he's going to have a shelf of like all different types of glasses.
It's always the weird white kid that has this fucking giant collection of bongs. So it's like, is this an identity?
He's like, this one has a percolator in it. This one,
this one's got the ice catch.
All of that.
He seems like a very, like I feel like the game of basketball, it takes him a lot to get angry.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to be like getting beaten up.
To get angry.
Oh, yeah.
Last time he got there, he was getting
Draymond was giving him the work. Yeah.
A lot of work. And I feel like that's something he would have a lot of bones in.
Fogey says Jokic should go in the Rudy Gobert category. I think.
Now, the bong collection doesn't mean he'll be a good hang.
Yeah. What? I kind of don't want to hang out with him. Yeah. I think bad vibes. I think he's
a nice guy.
Like wholesome.
Really nice guy. I bet he's a good hang, but I guess I think I sense a worry of like when I'm high around him, it might be a little weird.
Yeah, agreed. All right, here we go. This
Automatic.
Automatic where?
I'm thinking bad vibes.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm thinking bad vibes.
Kyrie opens the laptop and into the rabbit hole. You go with him whether you want to or not. I don't want to watch those videos, Kyrie.
I think Kyrie will start off really good. You have a lot of good conversation.
Yeah.
He'll be really nice and, set you up in a nice spot, make sure you're comfortable. But I think once you get too high, that's when the stuff comes out.
Yeah, exactly.
The higher you get, the weirder things.
The flatter the earth gets. The higher you get with Kyrie, the flatter the earth gets.
Dave says, Jokic's the type of guy to hold his ball and hits for way too long. I completely agree. Yeah. Nicole Bay, shout out to Nicole. She says he'll reminisce on his horse racing days for Jokic.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to hear about.
No.
Yeah, I think Kyrie for sure is bad vibes. I'm okay moving Jokic into awkward because I think it's funnier if Kyrie's alone.
Luka, call me crazy. I think I might also put him in just awkward.
Yeah.
I don't know what he would be like. I can't tell.
I've seen him be funny in the classic. You're a really good basketball player. Like you make like a kind of funny one-liner about like a play or something that happened in the game. But I've never seen him be like that funny as like a not Hooper guy. Does that make sense?
No, it does. And I think like in press, he's a little more shy and reserved. And it's obviously this isn't his first language. No. He's not from here, but
I just feel like he's one of those guys that when he raps or like have something funny, they touch you. Have you ever had that friend that just like
touch you too much? Yeah.
They touch you and they rap and they all in your face. I just like he's one of those guys.
You think Luka? You think he gets too high and becomes a close talker?
Yeah. That's incredible.
I think
what a read.
Like always like. How he's with his teammates, he's always like touching.
That's true.
Like,
that's true.
So
the clip with him and Trey after they make the three, like his All-Star game.
Physical. I was like, I feel like he's one of them. Like,
so Bogey brings up a good point. Luka's 23, so I don't know how much that will like if he just doesn't have the smoking experience. But Gavin AK brings a great point. What if Luka brings Boban?
He brings Boban. Boban's a good time. I've hung out with Boban.
Yeah, he's so
really nice, really
he's
good,
hilarious,
and he's humongous. Yeah, and then Trey, I'm curious about because that might determine where we go with Pascal. I like this list so far. I think we're.
I kind of wish Trey wasn't on it because I don't think he deserves bad vibes.
No,
I don't
think he's awkward.
He's awkward. I don't put him in an S tier.
No,
but I don't know if he's a good vibe guy either. He's kind of like an island, like he's on his own spot.
I might have to put him just awkward.
That's fine.
Because I just don't know. Again, with a lot of these guys, you just don't know.
True.
What they would be like.
Yeah, Trey.
Any thoughts?
No, I think it's just don't know.
Yeah. He doesn't give enough. He doesn't. I mean, it's probably a credit to him not giving enough to media and like on social and stuff. But I just don't know what he's like.
James
off the
Leslie
court.
said this is nightmare fuel.
Like the last quote he has is that just people keep thinking I'm not good enough.
Yeah,
or I'm not
a lot of chip on his shoulder.
Chip on his shoulder, steal.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't think he.
So that's our list. I feel good about it.
Gavin wants to know which player is most likely to steal your lighter. Jimmy.
Wow,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
That was the first thing about my
Yeah,
Jimmy
Jimmy
for sure.
Jimmy
yeah.
spit that shit in his pocket on purpose.